This is the story of a few friends hiking up a big mountain. Unfortunately, Ricky couldn't come.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't make it, and I was really excited for this hike, but you know, shit happens.
The story involves camping on beautiful alpine lakes. Just a little bit up from the lake right here, you can see it just over here, but beautiful spot. Jumping over raging creeks. Walking up steep glaciers on the way to the summit. I'm not excited for the way back down. And going back down them. We marveled at the colossal peaks and the jagged ridges of the Monashee Mountains. Seeing the vast expanse of the cosmos above us. And even driving past raging forest fires that nearly had us stuck in the woods. This was our journey up Mount Fostel. After the long drive, we left the parking lot and started up the trail, walking up painful switchbacks that skirt up and down hillsides on the trail to Peter's Lake in Monashee Provincial Park. Our ultimate destination was Mount Fostel. We got an early start the next day, so we pushed for the summit. After ascending a steep valley, we turned a corner and saw in front of us the imposing triangular mass of rock that is Mount Fostel. Soon after, as we continued onwards, the trail disappeared around us, and thus the very sight of the colossal mountain itself, as well as the infrequent, lonely cairns, were the only things that allowed us to find our way to the peak of Mount Fostel. Welcome back to Onwards and Upwards, everybody. We're here in Monashee Provincial Park in the North Okanagan, climbing this mountain called Mount Fostel. It's just below 3,000 meters tall, about that much elevation gain. 3-day, 2-night hike. It's my second time doing it. Should be an absolutely magnificent hike. Thanks for joining me on the journey. Ricky's got a toe issue, so unfortunately we couldn't bring him along, but he'll be there for the video and he'll be there in spirit.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't make it, and I was really excited for this hike, but you know, shit happens. Sucks.
Yeah, it'll come on the next one.
Guess so. Guess so.
You see that the BC logging industry is at work, just desecrating the landscape, making the most hideous clear cuts you can imagine.
Gotta get those muscles a little warmed up.
Ready for the hike?
Oh yeah, bud. You know it.
And we're going to be going around here to Spectrum Lake. We're going to continue to Peters Lake. The next day, wake up early. We go all the way around here to Mount Fostel. No dogs because of the grizzly bears. That water is so clear.
Mount Fostel 2021.
Alright, peace out, Milo.
Take care, guys.
Thanks for driving us out here.
Yeah, I miss you guys. Hopefully stay safe.
See you in a day and a half there.
For the team here driving us. Be safe from
Yeah,
the car.
yeah. So we'll meet at 2 at Spectrum
Seems like
Lake.
it's like 2 hours from the lake to the parking lot. Eh?
So we're up here in the Monashee Mountains. Monashee translates to mountains of peace in Gaelic. These are some of the most peaceful mountains I've ever been around. So we just pulled up here on Ptarmigan Creek. Yeah, ready for the woods. Yeah. Honestly, I think hiking is hands down my favorite activity. Yeah.
There's things.
Alright, so we just got to the Spectrum Lake and the Peters Lake turnoffs, and we're gonna bypass Spectrum Lake and head right to Peters Lake. Mount Fostel up there. I'm gonna loop all the way around it and ascend from the other side. Yeah, over 2 hours into the trail now, getting steep on the steep switchbacks. In those times when you're just completely out of energy, completely dead, just remember to keep going onwards and upwards. Last drinking water source before Little Peters.
Woo-woo!
What a hike, eh?
Woo-woo! Yeah, not too bad. Still got, I think the tough part's coming. It's a little trick for the little kids out there, you know? If it's a hot day, your head's hot, you know? Yourself a nice little sun hat. Oh, let that drip, man. Just let that drip, you know? That was a refueling break.
Oh yeah.
One send out.
Seems like we got the trail to ourselves now.
Like, I don't know, I always want everyone to be enjoying themselves too.
Absolutely incredible cedar tree here. We've done 8 kilometers so far. I think we go partially down the mountain and then up a whole new one. Not an easy hike.
Not a joke it is, but how much, you know, like working hard at school.
The trail up to the lake here is the toughest 3.5K hike I've ever done. Big tree here.
Crazy like fingerprint, bro.
This tree is definitely hundreds of years old before it died. Fallen in a storm. Some stinging nettle here. I think we all just got stung a little bit. How's the trail been?
Pretty good, right? Just still pushing. Pretty strenuous, pretty tough, pretty steep. Got another 2 kilometers to go. You know what they say, onwards and upwards.
Big. Tomorrow we're gonna be real high up.
Yeah.
Drops too. Or like different types of food does to your body, like when you're lacking sugar, for example.
Definitely. Good granola bar there.
Take all that sugar in, you know, you need it.
There's truly endless switchbacks going up this hill. Oh, finally made it to the valley of Little Peter's Lake.
That's crazy. It's a whole nother mountain.
Yeah.
What a hike. We're doing that tomorrow?
That's Slate Mountain right there. That's Mount Caribou over there. Finally just made it to Little Peter's Lake here. Beautiful valley. And in the far distance there, the most magnificent of them all is Mount Fostel. On the way up, yeah, if we get...
And wake up before sunrise.
I'm down.
Also would be something
I'm down.
It would be crazy to wake up at 4 a.m. for that hike.
When's the sunrise?
Hike is about 6 hours each way.
after the midnight.
Three is a bit early, you know.
3 is a bit savage. Maybe 4.
4 is fine.
4. You get some water though?
Yeah.
Other side. This looks...
All right, so we're nearing Big Peter's Lake and we're all just exhausted, fully exhausted. So we're just gonna get there, make some food, and then set up camp. First snow here. Signed to Mount Fostel. On the ground. Over here, somewhat misplaced, fallen over. Margie Lake and Fawn Lake this way. And this is Big Peter's Lake right here. Absolutely beautiful.
Almost took the selfie.
Just arrived at the campsite, finally, on Big Peter's Lake. Just a little bit up from the lake right here. You can see it just over here, but beautiful spot. Especially because it was sunny, it was a super exhausting hike, so most of us are pretty tired here. Probably gonna have a pretty early night as well because we're going up Fostel tomorrow morning early. Alright, so it's the next morning here, and today we're going to head up Mount Fostel. We're just making some quick coffee, maybe going to have a snack, then start the long trek. So it's going to be about 6 hours up at least, I would say, and haven't done this hike in a couple of years, but it's one of the best. Yeah, fill up our waters here. Hey man, how's it going? Pretty good. You have a good sleep? Nice. Where are you heading now?
Heading back home.
Heading back down to the parking lot. Oh sweet.
Cheers.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah, check out Rainbow Falls.
Okay.
Nice, sweet. Nice to meet you, man.
Peace out.
Peace out.
You call it Spectrum Falls?
Yeah, you call it both. Classic BC parks for ya. Only sign to the mountain is on the ground. What do you have to say?
We gotta cross this.
Raging flame. Got my feet a little bit wet while I was crossing the river down there.
Onwards and upwards, boys.
Onwards and upwards.
Upwards or onwards, you know?
No, yeah.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Yeah. Seeing for the first time the triangular mass towering above him, Noah thought to himself, Jesus Christ, that's a long ways up. Got some beef jerky as a snack. Almost onto the ridge here. Probably about 4 hours left to the top of the mountain. And man, it's pretty chilly up here. And it's a difficult hike. It's a very difficult hike, but it's gonna be rewarding. So now we're leaving the path. You just have to find your own trail to the top of the mountain.
Jealous of these mountains.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. It might be one of these lakes is called Bill Fraser Lake.
Another lake way over there, huh?
Yeah.
And there's a lake there.
Yeah. That was super sketchy climbing up that snow like that. I'm not excited for the way back down.
I'm on my own today, so fuck it, I'm going to work today. I'm writing a song ain't gonna write itself, so I got some words to place. I'm all alone, but I'm in the zone, I'm not even trying to race. I'm taking my time, I'm breathing it in, I'm just trying to seize the day. I'm on my own today, so fuck it, I'm going to work today. I'm writing a song ain't gonna write itself, so I got some words to place. I'm all alone, but I'm in the zone, I'm not even trying to race. I'm taking my time, I'm breathing it in, I'm just trying to seize the day. Life is a hike, the mountain sump of all the problems you face. Get to the top, the view at the summit shows you from there what you came. Don't get too high, I'm scared that you'll plummet, I'm scared that you're losing your brain. The heights are scary to some, but for the others, cause life is a game.
Finally pulling up to the summit of Mount Fostel. This was surely a hike. What a day.
Whew.
What a day.
Man, definitely some scary parts there for sure. A little gnarly, eh?
Yeah. Here at the top of Mount Fostel, 2,697 meters, around 9,000 feet, nestled in the heart of the Monashee Mountains. So we're super happy to be up here. It's been a long day, but it's only half done. This is such an absolutely stunning place, surrounded by 360 panorama views of all the mountains surrounding. There's actually a forest fire going on over there. Definitely unnerving, but you can't cancel plans for everything. Fire over there. Alright. So this is the highest elevation you've been at, eh?
Yeah, definitely by far the highest I've ever been. No pun intended.
So you see right here, Mount Fraser, August 10th, 1928. So you see the initial carving on the top of this rock here at the peak. It says Mount Fraser, August 10th, 1928. So it actually turns out that the first person to try and name the mountain was Bill Fraser, but he didn't get it registered officially. So a couple of years later, this guy named Fostel climbed it, and somehow his name stuck legally, and here we are, Mount Fostel.
What a play on words.
Looks like we're on the edge of an abyss. Don't go to the right though, or you. Oh, okay. Hardest part of the whole hike probably coming up. What about your knife? Definitely the most sketchy part of the hike right here. Watch your step, hard. No. Yeah. Just one step at a time, eh? We made it, boys. Oh, thanks for the jerky. That was. This is
Hey man,
really.
if we were gonna die, it's right there.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
That spot is sketchy.
That's scary, man.
Huge glaciers up here. Luckily we didn't have to slide down them this time. Oh, danger, danger, watch out.
Oh, you dropped something for a second.
Oh yeah,
Nice dog.
yeah. I was filming. Is it doable? Yeah, it might reach. Windy. I personally think left might be better. If you guys want, you can wait here. All right, so we made it up the mountain. We made it halfway down the mountain or so. Oh, it's been a long day, but it's only about 2 o'clock right now. We started about 6:37 this morning. And now we're just gonna rest at this beautiful viewpoint for a while. I mean, they're all kind of viewpoints, but
This one's special.
Yeah, if you look up on YouTube, Gucci Mane is retarded. So at the lake.
dang,
What do you
that'd be nice.
Is your video on?
Yeah.
Dang. Seen the rock there? What's that? Then he's sending it.
say we just go up there. Alright, so we made it back to the base camp.
What it be?
Finally. Just got back to the tent. All right, so we just got back to the tent and we are absolutely exhausted. It's actually the second time I've done this hike, but it's the biggest hike I've ever done, and it almost feels more exhausting this time, but this hike was definitely an adventure. I'm about to show a video of my foot after completing the hike with boots and wool socks. So skip 20 seconds ahead now if you want to avoid seeing that. So my foot's pretty affected by the hike here.
Oh, why does the tent smell so bad? Oh my god.
All right, good morning everybody. We all just slept like a log last night. We went to bed around 7 p.m. We woke up around 7 a.m. So around a 12 to 13 hours sleep, give or take. I guess we really needed it after Fostel yesterday, but definitely more than I've slept in the past several months. It'll definitely feel good to get back to civilization.
As we were hiking closer and closer to the parking lot, we noticed that the forest fire smoke was becoming thicker in the air around us. Hiking onwards, we couldn't help but wonder how large the fire had become. We met Milo and Ricky at the parking lot, who told us that the fire was by the road up near Spectrum Creek, and it was big. The fire began after a lightning storm when a bolt of lightning hit a tree. The embers in the tree sat simmering for weeks before finally catching ablaze and causing a forest fire. I took these photographs as we drove down the road from Monashee Park. These show the scale of the raging fire that would ultimately burn well over 1,000 hectares of forest, over double the land size of Vancouver's Stanley Park, in the valley around Spectrum Creek. This was but one of hundreds of forest fires across British Columbia that summer. Thanks for watching this video here on Onwards and Upwards. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it, drop a like, and why not click the box in front of you to watch another video that you might like. Have a nice day.